Sahih al-Bukhari 661. Narrated Humayd. Anas was asked, "Did Allah's messenger wear a ring?" He said, "Yes." Once he delayed the Isha prayer till midnight, and after the prayer, he faced us and said, "The people prayed and have slept, and you remained in prayer as long as you waited for it." Anas added, "As if I were just now observing the glitter of his ring." Sahih al-Bukhari 662. Narrated Abu Hurairah. The Prophet said, "Allah will prepare for him who goes to the mosque every morning and in the afternoon for the congregational prayer, an honorable place in paradise with good hospitality for what he has done every morning and afternoon goings." Sahih al-Bukhari 663. Narrated Malik ibn Buhayna. Allah's messenger passed by a man praying 2 rakat after the Iqamah had been pronounced. When Allah's messenger completed the prayer, the people gathered around him. The Prophet, or that man, and Allah's messenger, said to him, protesting, "Are there 4 rakat in far prayer? Are there 4 rakat in far prayer?" Sahih al-Bukhari 664. Narrated Al-Aswad. We were with Aisha discussing the regularity of offering the prayer and dignifying it. She said, when Allah's messenger fell sick with the fatal illness, and when the time of prayer became due and adhan was pronounced, he said, "Tell Abu Bakr to lead the people in prayer." He was told that Abu Bakr was a soft-hearted man and would not be able to lead the prayer in his place. The Prophet gave the same order again, but he was given the same reply. He gave the order for the 3rd time and said, "You, women, are the companions of Joseph. Tell Abu Bakr to lead the prayer." So Abu Bakr came out to lead the prayer. In the meantime, the condition of the Prophet improved a bit, and he came out with the help of 2 men, one on each side. As if I was observing his legs dragging on the ground owing to the disease. Abu Bakr wanted to retreat, but the Prophet beckoned him to remain at his place, and the Prophet was brought till he sat beside Abu Bakr. Al-Amash was asked, was the Prophet praying and Abu Bakr following him, and were the people following Abu Bakr in that prayer? Al-Amash replied in the affirmative with a nod of his head. Abu Muawiyah said, the Prophet was sitting on the left side of Abu Bakr, who was praying while standing. Sahih al-Bukhari 665. Narrated Aisha. When the Prophet became seriously ill and his disease became aggravated, he asked for permission from his wives to be nursed in my house, and he was allowed. He came out with the help of 2 men, and his legs were dragging on the ground. He was between al-Abbas and another man. Ubaidullah said, I told Ibn Abbas what Aisha had narrated, and he said, "Do you know who was the second man whose name Aisha did not mention?" I said, "No." Ibn Abbas said, "He was Ali ibn Abi Talib." Sahih al-Bukhari 666. Narrated Nafi. Once on a very cold and stormy night, Ibn Umar pronounced the adhan for the prayer and then said, "Pray in your homes." He, Ibn Umar, added, on very cold and rainy nights Allah's messenger used to order the muadhdin to say, "Pray in your homes." Sahih al-Bukhari 667. Narrated Mahmud bin Rabi al-Ansari. Itban bin Malik used to lead his people, tribe, in prayer and was a blind man. He said to Allah's apostle, "O Allah's messenger, at times it is dark and floodwater is flowing in the valley, and I am blind man, so please pray at a place in my house so that I can take it as a musalla, praying place." So Allah's messenger went to his house and said, "Where do you like me to pray?" Itban pointed to a place in his house, and Allah's messenger offered the prayer there. Sahih al-Bukhari 668. Narrated Abdullah bin al-Harith. Ibn Abbas addressed us on a rainy and muddy day, and when the muadhdin said, "Come for the prayer," Ibn Abbas ordered him to say, "Pray in your homes." The people began to look at one another with surprise as if they did not like it. Ibn Abbas said, "It seems that you thought ill of it, but no doubt it was done by one who was better than I, i.e. the Prophet. The prayer, is a strict order, and I dislike to bring you out." Ibn Abbas narrated the same as above, but he said, "I did not like you to make you sinful in refraining from coming to the mosque, and to come to the mosque covered with mud up to the knees." Sahih al-Bukhari 669. Narrated Abu Sa'id al-Khudri. A cloud came and it rained till the roof started leaking, and in those days the roof used to be of the branches of date palms. Iqama was pronounced and I saw Allah's Messenger, prostrating in water and mud, and even I saw the mark of mud on his forehead. Sahih al-Bukhari 670. Narrated Anas bin Sirin. I heard Anas saying, a man from Ansar said to the Prophet, I cannot pray with you in congregation, but he was a very fat man and he prepared a meal for the Prophet and invited him to his house. He spread out a mat for the Prophet and washed one of its sides with water, and the Prophet prayed 2 rakat on it. A man from the family of Al-Jarud asked, did the Prophet used to pray the duha, forenoon prayer? Anas said, I did not see him praying the duha prayer except on that day.